Something that's always bothered me is when I have way too much loot. The dopamine hits, but then you realize you don't have enough space in your Corsair. And then you've got to float all your cargo and come back and get it with a C2. That's just a lot of time and effort that I don't have. And I want to turn bounty hunting into the industrial money-making machine I know it really is. All right, fellas. So today we are going to be bounty hunting exclusively in the M2. But we are only going to bounty hunt with one ship. We are not going to die. We are not going to crash. We are going to see how much loot we can get with one ship and one life. But before we get into it, I want to thank my channel sponsors, and that would be you guys watching. Thanks, guys. Every single view puts me one little tiny penny closer in the piggy bank to the Hallworth gaming chair. So to give it back to you guys, I'm going to be doing a M2 plus accessories giveaway somewhere in the middle of this video, so stick around. So since I plan on not dying, I actually had to be mindful of what I packed, and that was water and a bunch of loot grabbers in case other people wanted to come join me or I lost them for some reason. So I headed out of my M2 to go do my first ERT. And I know there are going to be some Star Citizen veterans that are thinking the C2 obviously has more cargo space with the same amount of weapons. Why are you using the M2? And it's because this is a survival challenge. This M2's got to survive. And according to this video, the M2 actually has a higher HP pool. So I figured that'd come in handy, especially because I'm not going to be taking it easy on this ship. No way. I'm going to see exactly how many ERTs that I can do without repairing. And because I'm not going to repair, the Redeemer equipped with a ballistic Gatling is the biggest threat to my ship, so I have to take that bad boy out first. Before attempting this challenge, I tried out a few different builds on the M2, and the laser cannon, the Light Strike 5, came out on top. The Gatling gun, you have to restock every 1 to 2 ERTs, and it's just not worth it. And then the laser repeater, oh my gosh. You can't even do an ERT with a laser repeater and the M2, so I would highly recommend against it. Also, the M2 is significantly easier to soft kill targets, especially compared to the Corsair with full size 5 weapons. When taking out reclaimers, it's pretty easy to take them out. All you gotta do is aim for the back end. It's pretty unshielded in my opinion. And the Origin 600i, you also just kind of shoot it in the back end along with the Hercules series, which is my favorite because they always have the best loot. They all soft kill pretty easily. And lucky for me, this was my second ERT and I was already getting Gasping Weevil legs. But I was attacked by some pirates, so I had to go take them out. And I'm not exactly sure who this was. I don't even know if it was a player, but they attacked me, so I had to go get them. And I wasn't quite sure if it was a player, and I didn't want a crime stat, so I just took out their engines. And I went back to looting the first of many ships. I had to do some creative box stacking here to be able to reach the Gasping Weevil legs in the back of the ship, but I eventually got them and I locked them down on the cargo and I was ready to go to the next one. And the M2 is surprisingly agile, especially when compared to the Corsair, but I guess that's just Crusader Industries kind of shtick because the C1 is stupid agile. I love that thing. I miss it actually. But the M2 is great for industrial levels of bounty hunting. The Constellation Andromeda pilots, they love to get up right in your face. That is really intimidating. Because I think that's what, 2 turrets with 2 guns and then 4 other turrets, so that's like 8 guns shooting you. Shit's intimidating. And for this ERT, I baited both of the cargo ships out into space because that makes it significantly easier to loot. It takes an extra minute or 2 to get them out into space, but it's totally worth it. It saves you time in the long run. Because you can do stuff like this. And all you got to do is unlock the cargo from the cargo net and find the good stuff. Yep, there it is. More Gasping Weevil legs. And we know Star Citizen is full of bugs, and this is one of them. When you use the ladder in the M2 or the C2, sometimes your arms get stuck in weird positions, and all you gotta do is equip something and that'll go away. And at this point, I've got about 5 million worth of loot in the back, but I'm not stopping there. I gotta do more. I know scanning in this game is a little buggy, but sometimes it's worth a reveal. Oh my god! Oh my, what? What? 250 SCU? Are you kidding me? No way, dude. Oh, I don't know what to do. That's like 25 mil of eggs. I gotta go get. Do I need to call somebody? Come protect me? Oh my god. All right. I gotta get the door. Dude. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have to throw some cargo out the back of my ship. I think I'm gonna need more room. Holy crap, dude. All right, let's go do that. I don't even... Oh, that's a big boy box of weevil eggs. Yes. Let's go, dude. 3.1 tons of the crap. Oh, that's so green. Look at it. It's so green. This actually might take a while. That's crazy, dude. And after about 15 minutes of carefully organizing and stacking the boxes, I was ready to do more ERTs. That's right, baby. We're not stopping here. Nope, but I am going to be joined by my friend Lowy, just in case.
I'm here too now, so let's the firework begin, I guess.
Heck yeah, dude. As long as I don't crash, I don't want to be the fireworks. Oh yeah, get him, bro. Get him.
He's trying.
You are tearing him up, dude. Nice.
There goes the hammerheads, sure. Size 7 guns be like.
So that was by far the fastest ERT I'd done, and it came with 38 SCU of weevil eggs in the Corsair. Yeah, bro, I got you. I got a few extra in the inventory. Let me get it.
Yeah.
So apparently Lowy didn't appreciate the way I was stacking all the boxes in the back, so he had to redo it himself, and I'm fine with that because it turned out excellent. And if my calculations are correct, this is about 330 SCU of Gasping Weevil eggs. So we took it all the way to Brio's Breaker Yard in an attempt to sell it. Luckily, I had Lowy with me, or normally I would be sweating bullets right now. I hate it. So many people love to hang out right here and just kill you right when you run in. It's happened to me once before. And other than Lowy almost killing me, you know, I got inside pretty quick, and unfortunately, I couldn't sell. Lowy had to leave, so I was on my own. I had to try to sell these eggs all by myself. But you know what? You gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes. I did a quick scan of the area, and I went to Samson Salvage or something like that on Walla, and I was able to sell them. 27.65 mil. That's almost enough to buy a 890 jump outright, or basically any other combination of ships. And I was pretty ecstatic, and I still had 46 more SCU to go. So I went back to Brio's Breaker Yard to try and sell the rest, and fortunately, I was able to, which something weird happened. So I was able to sell that 45 for 4.7 mil, which is fine. But there was this one SCU that's left, and I was able to sell it for 3.3 SCU. So I think there was an extra 32 stuck under the one SCU somehow. I guess it was, I don't know. It was a weird little bug. You know how Star Citizen is. But I'll take the extra 3 mil. And I had to go and do other things. So I went ahead and logged on my bed. But I was very excited for the next day. And when I woke back up, my character was extremely thirsty, but not just for water, but for adventure, but mostly water. So I gave him some water. Yep, I watered my character for once. I then continued my mission to find out exactly the limits of this ship, and I couldn't find them. Every single ERT I took down just made me more rich. And speaking of money, you degenerates love the lottery. You guys love gambling. So we're gonna do it again. This time, you guys are going to pick one number between 1,000 and 3,000. But it has to be an even number. That's right, even number. So, let's get back to the ERTs. At this time, I had done a lot of ERTs. My ship was getting very damaged. And I was questioning my own reality. Minutes turned into hours. Hours turned into days. I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know where I was. I just knew that I was thirsty for Gasping Weevil eggs and LaCroix, the green LaCroix. I gave my character a shower for once, threw on a cool t-shirt, and got back to business, hungry for scrambled, gasping weevil eggs and adventure. And with every mission, I grew closer to my beloved M2. Eventually, I named her M2, and I knew my time was growing short with her. The damage on her hull was growing. I was being very careful at all times. I don't know what I was going to do without her. I wrote her love letters. I bought her flowers. I filled her cargo hold with eggs. Everything I did was for her. She was my one and only. I had never been in love before, but this was my one true love. This M2. The M2. She was beautiful. She was golden and radiant in the sun. I had never seen anything quite like her. I needed her, and most of all, she needed me. So, I decided I'm never going to leave her. I can't live without her. There's nothing I want in life than to just be with her. So, as soon as she is destroyed, I will be destroyed. Shit.